Hello. This story is part of a series titled Memories of Tehran. Imagine growing up in a city like Tehran in the 1960s. It is winter, and the first snow has fallen. And at the Jijina household, brother and I are trying to convince mom to let us go play outside. And outside is a whole other world, an opportunity for some to earn a little extra cash by shoveling rooftops, balconies, and walkways. Welcome to Storytime with Kumars. My name is Kayo Jijina, and this is my story titled The Barfi. I hope you enjoy it. The snow always seemed to fall at night, while my brother, sister, and I were sound asleep. In the mornings we would awaken to the cries of white cotton sages dressed in dark suits and overcoats, carrying makeshift shovels nailed together from pieces of scrap wood or metal they had somehow managed to salvage. Those who were slightly more privileged wore rubber boots, while others donned old leather shoes, waterlogged and soaked from the icy cold snow. An army of snow shovelers combed the city and walked from street to street, chanting a familiar cry, "Barfi, barfi." The bitter cold had robbed them of every ounce of warmth after leaving the comforts of their home. Barf is the Persian word for snow, and a barfi is one who shovels your snow for you. Once or twice a year, a winter storm might visit the region, dumping 20 to 30 centimeters of snow along its path. Releasing concerns a flat roof might collapse under its weight. The barfi walked from street to street, calling out in hopes of being heard by a landlord or a house servant, someone who might motion for them to come hither or yell after them with the same calling card and an invitation to stop. Oi barfi, oi barfi. The hand motions in a circular, downward gesture. When in eye contact range, the negotiations begin, but not without the appropriate greeting. Salam alaikum, meaning peace be with you, and having it returned in kind, which is often followed by cherad, or how much. Stories were often exchanged as part of the haggling process, hoping empathy might fetch them something closer to their asking price, knowing full and well they would have to meet somewhere in the middle. The Persian word for haggling is chune. This has been a very difficult year for me. I have 3 children, and my khanum, or wife, is pregnant with our 4th. Or, my bache, child, is very sick, and I need to earn a little extra money, so I may pay a doctor to come see her. Such stories were commonplace, and doctors still made house calls. When an agreement on price was reached, the barfi would be escorted up to the rooftop to begin shoveling the snow and tossing it onto the ground. The sound is a muted thump, as the impact of the flying snow landed on the sidewalk below is muffled by the previous night's fall. After the roof has been cleared, the barfi may be asked to continue with a walkway or a balcony. When the work is complete and payment made, which is always in cash, the barfi may be offered a hot glass of tea as a courtesy before being sent on his way. On occasion, if several helpers are involved, a tip might be provided to the helpers, who are paid almost nothing at all. For the most part, all goes well between barfi and the landlord. On occasion, there is the scrupulous landlord who decides the services the barfi provided was not good enough, or the work not satisfactory, and decides to cut the wages that were agreed upon, to which the barfi has very little recourse, other than his ability with language to appeal. In this arid and dry desert country, where summers are hot, winters can be very, very cold.